Hello, today is the 20th of April 2020. Um, so I'm recording this about 9:30 at night. The number of cases confirmed in the US, 781,000, and the total number of deaths is now 41,800. We're now getting a little more perspective on the daily number of things and if it's leveling out or whatever. So, as reported, as of right now, there's 25,000 new cases today. Okay, today. Yesterday, there was 26,000 cases. Now, today's not over yet. But just the highest number of cases that ever reported on any given day was back on April 10th. And that was 35,000 cases. This is in the United States. Okay. Then by the 13th, it went down to 25,000 cases. So again, on the 10th, there was 35,000 cases. And then on the 13th, so just 3 days later, it's at 25,000. You're like, oh, good, we're heading down. Well, then on the 18th of April, which was just a couple days ago, the number of cases was 32,000. And now we're down to 26 and then now 25. So it's kind of doing this, but it's not really shooting up. But it's not really steadily going down. It's kind of, which I guess is what they say, is the curve is kind of flattening. That's kind of what's going on. But, people say, oh, things are getting much better. Well, keep in mind, on April 10th is when they recorded the most amount of cases. But just 3 days ago is the second most amount of cases. So, it's still not out of the woods, but at least it's not, keeps going up as it goes. Interesting, as I just kind of look at some of the national headlines, there's two headlines that are back to back. One of them is basically that the lockdown tensions grow, and so people are seeking to resume work because they want to get back to a normal routine. Some people need to get back to work to make money just to survive, and so there's getting more and more pushback from the general populace, well, pockets of the general populace, to kind of end the lockdown, and they're willing to kind of put things at risk. The headline right next to it is that the leader of the World Health Organization, or WHO, WHO, warns that the worst of the virus is still ahead of us. Now, that's a little misleading when you actually read the article, because the article says it really hasn't hit really the continent of Africa too badly right now, where there's actually a lot of areas in Africa that have very poor healthcare systems, and that it could really kind of just sweep through that continent, unchecked, as opposed to what other countries are able to do. So he's not saying it's the worst is ahead of us as far as America. It's the World Health Organization. So anyway, it's one of those things that, it's still kind of in the mix of what's going on. As far as personally, today was Monday. Yeah, today was Monday. So it's the last full week of school at my main job. Next week we have classes end on Thursday, and then for the semester, and then we kind of wrap stuff up. So this is the last week of kind of getting just really busy and doing a bunch of stuff, kind of wrapping stuff up. So it was a busy day as far as that went. Did a lot of stuff for school, for all my jobs really. Did get to spend some time with the family tonight. My wife and I played Scrabble, and she kicked my tail pretty hard, as she normally does. She's just got a gift for that game. Anyway, so that's it for today. As far as pretty quiet at our house. No one's, again, everyone was kind of doing their thing. I was working, and it was a thing, but nothing major aside from that. Anyway, that's it.